What is up, my veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another movie review. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and, if you guys don't notice, I do have bigger glasses. These are new glasses. But that's not the point of this video. Today we're reviewing another Scooby-Doo movie, Scooby-Doo Shaggy's Showdown. This one's just funny. Like, a lot of I'm just going to go off about it. This one's funny. There are jokes that really hit with this one. Like, there's legit just some really laughable moments in this, and it's all fun. It's like there's nothing to really hate about... Ooh, I burped. There's nothing to hate about this one, really. Now, there's like... And most of the side characters thrown into this one are really nice and interesting. And, well, let's get the plot down real quick. I always forget. I should always do it at the start from now on. Okay, so... Shaggy in the gang. Shaggy gets invited to a dude ranch, or I guess what you would call it, a dude ranch with the gang by his cousin. And then they learn to find out that someone is, the town is being harassed and haunted by the ghost of Shaggy's ancestor. And that's basically the long and short of it, without giving out any spoilers. So I really don't want to spoil this one, because it's actually really interesting, especially in the final act. It reminds me a lot of the final act of Big Top Scooby-Doo. So if you've seen that one, it's pretty similar to what happens in that one, at the end of that. And you kind of don't see where the mystery is going a little bit. Which is really interesting. I like that. Like I said, the comedy is really funny in this one. Most of the side characters are they pretty much all have their moments. There's nothing really to hate about any of them. Like, there's some that aren't as memorable, but most of them, there's this family that has this son who's a YouTuber, basically. And they have a daughter, too, which the daughter's not really an important character. I just like her character design. I just wanted to point that out. I like the character design. Now, the story is, it goes, some things fall into weird places. Not gonna lie, but for the most part, it's all shot well. Shot? No. Not shot. This is the wrong type of thing to say, you know. It's animated well, I guess to say. The characters, just that you have their basic Scooby-Doo scenarios, and it's just a lot of fun here, and especially the way that the final act goes, like the way things are revealed and everything are really different. There's no, I don't want to give that away, but like, and then like even after something like a reveal that happens, there's even more to it that you wouldn't expect to see in a Scooby-Doo movie of all things. And this is definitely one of the higher points of these Scooby-Doo movies. This one is just really well animated. Most of them have been, it's been the same as the others, but now this one, it has great moments. The comedy is the main big thing with this. I kind of want a little bit of a movie that just has Scooby with another group of people. We kind of get a little taste of that in this. And I really would love to see a Scooby-Doo movie where that is the case. Like, we take the rest of the Scooby-Doo crew away and, like, give Scooby some time with a brand new crew. I'm not saying reboot or anything and do that. I'm just saying I'd like to see that be done. I think that would be interesting. I think that's an interesting concept, and it could be done well if executed the right way. But the animation is really good, pretty decent. There's some interesting, there's no, like, cringe-worthy moments. A lot of the basic Scooby-Doo stuff is there is, like, I really thought, there's this one joke about the movie where, there's this website that Velma goes on about the place where they're going, and the font they use is really bad. It would have been much more funnier if the font was Comic Sans, it would have been way more funnier because who likes Comic Sans? But the movie's done in such a... I look so different with these glasses. I just realized how much bigger they are than my old ones. I just realized that. Not too sure how I feel about that now. I'm just now realizing how big these things are. I look like a geek. I'm a nerd. Oh my gosh, I just didn't even realize that till just now, how big these things look. Okay. But the movie, it's done so well. Like I said, it shines in its comedy, is its main strong point, is the comedy. It goes so well with everything else that it was trying to build upon. And even the monster is really interesting. And the way it's revealed is done in such a unique way. Is this one of the best ones? I wouldn't say it's like, I wouldn't even say it's in the top 12, I don't think. But it's still definitely really good. I really enjoyed this one. It's one of the better ones that I've seen. I forgot this one. I kept on thinking the Lego Beach Blowout or whatever it's called is the next one in the series. Is that I thought this one was the one I had to review next, but I'm kind of glad I had this one to do next because it's a lot of fun. And I remember actually seeing trailers for this one, and it really intrigued me. I like when there's a focus on Shaggy. Like you expect there to be a lot more focus on Shaggy than there is in this. Like, and there's a focus on him, but it's not like Shaggy, if that makes sense. But like we get to a lot of that side characters are pretty good. Even though most of the roles are minor, and a lot of them are just forgettable. I feel like they knew what they were working with here, and it's very well executed, very well animated. It's done in such a unique and interesting way that I just like it. It's done extremely different. It's different, yeah, extremely. Especially around the third act. But you still got your basic Scooby-Doo formula. But I like when they do things different. Because watching all these movies, you feel the same thing going through. And it's interesting. Just the things that they try to do with this one is interesting. And you would think it would be executed poorly, but it's actually executed extremely well. With the concept now, what would I have to rate this one? Honestly, I'd have to go and give it a solid 4. A solid 4, I think. Because I just enjoyed it. There's not really any negative aspects that I can think of. There's a few jokes that don't hit, but that's about it. Most of the time, this movie's just funny. Like, there's nothing to hate about this one at all. Like, the whole time I'm sitting here watching this, like, I'm not annoyed at any of the jokes. Like, it's like, there's just like, oh, that wasn't funny. But then there's so other many times there are some pretty laughable moments. Now, none of the jokes I was like, oh, that looked creepy. Out busting out. I look so weird with these big freaking glasses. But yeah, it's done and executed extremely well, which I actually really, really like that it's done this way. It's done much better here than it does in some other Scooby-Doo movies. It does differentiate a little tiny bit from the formula. You get a few good character moments in here. But it's not bad. This is probably one of the best. It's one of the better ones. It's definitely not Zombie Island or Goblin King or those ones or anything. But it's definitely nowhere near the like Curse of the Lake Monster or Legend of the Vampire. Those ones that I really didn't like. But this one's really good. I really, really enjoyed this. If you guys seen it, I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comment section. My glasses are so big, I didn't even realize it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this nonetheless, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!